working on this. Diary of a Conspiracy Theorist, Part 1. So you can see what I get up to and what I try to share with people and what I've been trying to share with people for years. But now it's vitally important that you know what's happening, so here we go. So here's what I'm doing. Justin Bieber, Where Are You Now? This is the official Justin Bieber video for Where Are You Now? So these are the subliminal messages your kids are getting, okay? And it's going to be quite a bit worse than you might think. I hope your kids aren't watching. Actually, serious warning. It's a Justin Bieber video, but it's not for kids. It's very adult content in here when you slow it right down. What I did was I filmed it like that. I filmed the screen and I put it into iMovies and I slowed it down by 50%, and then I did put that slowed down one in and slowed that down by 50%. I did that 5 times to get to this speed. So what we're going to be watching is probably only about 12 seconds of this is what I had to do, is keep going back a little bit, slowing it down again and having a look. There we go. I won't read this out loud in case your kids are there. Hell yeah. What does that say? Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I can read that out. There's some other words that I won't be able to. I won't read these words out because your kids might be there. And this is Justin Bieber video. But what you need to realise is this is a small drop in a big ocean. This is what Hollywood's there for. This is what most of your television is all there for. The media, this is what they're doing all the time. Feeding you subliminals. This is for children. This is for young children. Now I've had to slow this down 5 times, you see, to catch these flashing images. There's a cannabis leaf with 420 written underneath, and here is a pill, pharmacy. What's that? Good for your health, bad for education. Well, I'm not sure what that means. Is that the red pill, blue pill? What else we got? This is some pretty... This is what your kids, young kids are into Justin Bieber, isn't it? I don't think any adults are, but you'll see some adult content in here when you slow it right down. And realise this is the subliminal stuff that's getting into your brain without you knowing it. So yeah, I'll put a patent down after as well, because it gets worse than this. You need to know that you really should turn off your television, because you're being bombarded with not just the propaganda in the content, but there's also all this subliminal stuff going on. But it's also going on audio as well. You have something, I've posted a patent on here coming up in a minute. Something, a system that's used to pass information subliminally and just below the range of hearing, but it goes into your brain, into your subliminal brain, without you actually hearing it, without you realizing you've heard it. I'll show you that, because these things get patented, so therefore there are documents there, and you get official documents that become declassified. You've got to put it all together. You see, this is what you're doing. This is what your local conspiracy theorist is doing. So when you've got now the World Health Organization and BBC and the police telling you to report people who are conspiracy theories, well, theorists, well, this is why. Because they can tell you what's really going on. Now, where are we getting here? See, I had to keep going over frame, but I couldn't get frame by frame because I don't have the original film, so I've had to slow it down 5 times. Keep going back a little bit because I see something flash by, and then I go back and slow it down and just live LA, okay, with the devil. There's a lot of devil symbols in here, and a lot of holding his crutch there, I won't say. And then there's worse than that, but I won't say the words because your kids might be listening. And this is obviously, this is meant for your kids, but you don't really want your kids looking at this stuff. You don't want them watching any Disney either. You might have heard about Disney subliminals, sexual... Oh, there's one there. I won't read that out for you. Ice cream, though. Ice cream is a paedophile code word. You want to look into Pizzagate. If the media has been telling you that's a conspiracy theory, that's because they're scared now, because the information is there. The leaked emails, WikiLeaks, all those emails of John Podesta, Hillary Clinton. Here, smoke that dang weed. So what's that, gangster talk for little kiddies? This is what your kids are getting subliminally fed, okay? The trouble is you miss something if, like I said, slowed it down 5 times, and even at a slow speed, I've had to, oh, here we go. Some background stuff. Why does the pyramid. Now here we're going with stuff here where we're going. You can guess, can't you? And this is going on all the time. This subliminal stuff, we've had it since we were... Pizza, you see, there's Pizza Sugar Kid. Pizza is code, paedophile code. You need to look into Pizzagate. Just look into Pizzagate. Oops, here we go. Got them pubes dyed gold, son. Okay. Not okay. It's not okay. Now this subliminal, this programming has been going on to all of us since we were children, our parents, our grandparents, their grandparents. It's been going on for a long time. In our schools, in our media, all the time. This people, this sick elite paedophile group, Satanist group, they've been feeding on the children. This is where all these missing children go. There's some very dark stuff being exposed at the moment, and if you're not used to it, I'm sorry, but you've got to see it. Now this is just one drop in an ocean. This is a Justin Bieber video. When you slow it down, some of this stuff's much more blatant. You've got, you know, all the devil hand signals, all of the weird thing like they did at the London Olympics, all that weird stuff of the dead people in hospital. What do you think that was? That was predictive programming, all that very weird stuff. Sorry, here we are again. This is because I've had to edit down 2 or 3 hours worth into just all of this stuff. Amounts to about 10 or 12 seconds of film. Oh, there you go. Okay. These people are really, really sick. You've got to realise that they're controlling Hollywood and controlling your politicians by blackmailing them because they've become paedophiles, threatening them or bribing them. But mostly there's this sick ring of paedophiles who've been in control for hundreds of years, thousands of years. Now your royal families, your Rothschilds, your Rockefellers, the hidden hands, the ones in the shadows. There's something above them. It just depends how far you want to go with this. You need to know this is happening. Okay, this is ground level. This will be part one. Look, I'm going to split this into 2 parts because this is going to be maybe too much for some people to get here. This is, but like I say, this is a drop in the ocean. What's this? Child. Okay, what's that mean? Oh, I know what it means, child. Stop making it. I had to go back and slow this one down twice, again, on top of 5 times having slowed the whole thing down. This is when it slowed down 7 times. What's that? Somebody giving me the finger. You see how they take the piss? This is, you've got to realise how confident they feel. We've got to stop them feeling confident. We've got to expose them, so you've got to let everybody know. This is one Justin Bieber video. But I'm putting a lot of time into this, and I'm expecting other people to do their bit. Just research. Turn off that television as well, for God's sake, turn it off. It's feeding you endless, endless subliminal propaganda. There was that flash. Sorry about this. It takes a lot of time going forward and back by frame and frame to find the stuff that's in between all the other garbage that's on there. But if you want to go through this yourself, you'll find a lot more than I have here. This took me about 6 hours, like I said, to slow this and pick out bits of it. Here's a video you need to watch, which will explain all of this a lot more. I'll explain what I can, but there's so much to know about. But this is, if you can get your head around what this, the implications of this, then watch this video. It's only been out 3 weeks, 11 million views already, so it's very watchable and explains a lot very clearly. You're going to be hearing a lot of dark things, and you have to be brave about it and not try to hide from it, because if we hide from them, they're going to win. They're very exposed at the moment. Now this, okay, it's part 2. Okay.